But speaking of overpriced, is like the cheapest new MacBook starts at $2,000. So even the price of the devices seemed really, really high. What I would say to folks, if you go to any Apple site, go scroll down to the bottom, click on the refurbished section, and you'll find things which are much cheaper, which are still under warranty guarantee. Or like, it changes depending on the country you're in. But in the UK, you get a standard year. And then obviously if you can buy like the Apple Care, you get like extra years. So yeah, I don't know. Apple are known to be quite expensive, but from all of the devices I've ever had, they do last, and they are high quality. I have to say.
I'm the first one to agree with you. The quality is super high. They tend to have like really well done like hardware.
Yeah, I know.
But like, I don't know. There's a point of division. So we're in this world right now where it's like the creator economy, right? People are going to college less. Kids are like learning the same stuff they learned in college on YouTube and TikTok and social, and like they're taking like online classes that you can get. Some are arguing the same value as a 4-year college degree. So the question is that like, if you're a creator, I think it's getting harder and harder to justify a MacBook Pro when you're starting off. Like if you really kind of just take the nuts and bolts of what you're doing as a creator, of course you're spending a lot of time in editing software, but like spending $2,000 and shelling that out, I'd love to hear from a creator if that is like worth the purchase. I think going the refurbished route is an obvious thing that I would recommend because you're still getting a very high quality device and you can get all the design software baked in. But how much? I think I had the prices here for a sec. Let me take a quick look at what the prices were. So there was, so the price on the Apple. What's the difference here? So there's 3 prices on the Apple M1 Pro chip. So there's a one for $2,500, $2,700, and then $3,500 USD. Which is like, those are
for a studio company, like, and if you're like billing, you know, these are tax deductible, right? But for an individual freelancer, this is a huge investment. And this is why I think if Microsoft gets their act together, or like there's the release of a Chromebook that has like serious design tools on it, then you can see like that could be a feasible option to go. Like as the world is like using Figma, like you're not really installing stuff anymore. But still, I mean, when it comes to video editing, game development, music production, like you can't beat the software that's on the Mac and the performance that you get for it. I mean, it is what it is, right? You know, the tools are there.
Yeah. Speaking of the features, here's like the quick rundown of the specs if you're interested. Up to 21 hours of battery life, 2x faster storage, 11x faster ML. I don't really get how you can. I guess it's the querying of them. Yeah, but Liquid Retina XDR display. The size of it of the new M1 Pro and M1 Max, like the actual width, or I guess the height is like it's unbelievable how they have gotten it so thin and light at this point. There's the CPU is up to 3.7 times faster, 13x faster graphics, up to 8 terabytes of storage without needing any like external, which is huge for creators. That's a lot. I mean, people from my YouTube friends, they just burn through terabytes of like, you know, external hard drives. So being able to have 8 terabytes baked in is pretty huge. And then 64 gigabytes of memory, 1080p for FaceTime and HDR camera. And then obviously we already talked about the HDMI Thunderbolt and Magic Keyboard, which I'm not sure what that is, but
it's like Harry Potter pops up and says Expelliarmus when you type something wrong.